Do you have the men for the job?
The best.
Good.
Each one is a specialist in his own respective art. Here is a former wrestling champion. Butch is an expert with knives. He's deadly with a fun knife. He can hit a chance in tabo coin, spinning in midair.
Very good.
This is Lito. He's our martial arts instructor. He's training our men in Kung Fu, Karate, and Anis de Mano.
I want to see how good he is. In a fight, never stop till your opponent is down. That's a lesson I want all of you to remember. Let's go to my office and plan the details of Operation Strish Von Geese. Or shall we call it Operations 1 Million? The car is coming down the street.
Nobody's up inside the house.
Calma. The party just pulled up by the gate.
We are ready, sir.
Boots. Patrol.
Good evening, sir. Will you please get out? You too, sir.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting.
It's all right.
Please sit down.
Mrs. Santiago, have you been contacted by the kidnapper?
No. That's why I'm worried.
Mrs. Santiago, the people who kidnapped your daughter are professionals. They wouldn't harm her unnecessarily.
That's right. Ma'am, do you mind if we go over some details once more?
I want to cooperate in every ways. How do you take your coffee, Mr. Reyes? With cream or sugar?
Blackface.
The father of Tris, Mr. Richard Von Kiss, died in the States when Tris was only 2 years old. My husband's business had recalled him to the States suddenly. He died the same month abroad before he could send for us. I remarried and bore his second child, Ricky. His father also died only 3 years ago. Why would anybody want to kidnap Tris? He has decent boyfriends.
What about relatives on her father's side, Mom?
She has only one known relative. Dexter Von Kiss, her paternal grandfather. He lives in Detroit, Michigan. He never writes us. Tris hears from him only once each year, on Christmas, when he sends her a card and a gift package.
What do you know about him?
Nothing much, except that he must be a comfortably retired old man. I ceased to exist for him when his son died.
Don't worry too much, Mrs. Sanjay. Sooner or later, the kidnappers will make contact with you. By the way, how do you find your new gardeners? Driver and a gate man, Mom.
Great. Simply great. They're unobtrusive. Except that I cannot use the telephone without feeling self-conscious.
Come this way.
This letter was mailed from the Philippines. It's the work of a large international kidnapping syndicate that specializes in the abduction of well-to-do heirs.
How did they find out I cared about a granddaughter whom I've never seen?
Well, apparently they knew that she was your only living relative. I mean, they have ways and means of seeking out likely prospects, Mr. Von Gies.
These syndicates operate like big business. with worldwide organization, intelligence, and combat networks.
What are our chances of recovering my granddaughter, Mr. Pennington? It's been a week now since I received the first note. I've made arrangements for the transfer of $1 million to my bank in Manila, but they've not yet given any instructions on how the payment and exchange will be made.
Now, take it easy, sir. That's part of their technique to drive you crazy. They know you got the message. Now, in the meantime, we're sending 2 of our best agents to Manila to authorities, the Philippine NBI. Both are masters in the art of empty-hand combat. Plower here is one. The other is a Chinese Filipino who's familiar with the country, Peter Wong.
So good to see you again.
Yeah, what's cooking?
Looks like we're going to work together in the Philippines.
Nice to see you. Sit down.
How are you getting along with the case?
I checked up all the Spanish and Mexican recent arrivals before the kidnapping happened. Narrowed down our suspects to 5. That one is the tobacco company executive from Madrid, a Marquis. He came to Manila to close a big business deal with Philippine tobacco growers for his company's multinational cigar factories.
The second suspect is a Mexican pelotari. We knock repeatedly on his door money to indulge his taste. That one is a flamenco dancer. Dancing with him is his wife. His movements are easily chronicled. And that's the fourth suspect, the flamenco dancer's guitarist.
We have a 24-hour tail on them. Our fifth suspect is a businessman who comes and goes at regular intervals. His name is Raymond Cleaver Ayala, who is known to have holdings in key cities all over the world.
Thank you. You covered quite a bit of ground.
By the way, there's a third NBA agent who's operating undercover for possible infiltration of the gang.
We'll drop you off at the San Diego's house. And I'll go on to the hotel.
Okay.
Okay, Peter. Pick me up in about an hour.
Right.
See you later.
Good day. Is Mrs. San Diego in?
Yes. Please come in.
Good morning, Mr. Plover.
Good morning.
Any news about my daughter?
Yes, there's been some developments.
Come in, please.
Yes, sir. My key, please. Room 308.
There's a young woman waiting for you at the coffee shop.
Oh?
He's wearing a scarf.
Thank you.
Got my message, Mr. Wong? Please sit down. Would you care for anything to drink?
You have the advantage over me, miss.
Drillion, Rosa Drillion. I heard you were registered here.
Not that I'm not pleased to meet such a beautiful lady.
I think this is the case of mistaken identity. I thought you were the same Peter Wong I met in Hong Kong last summer. Your namesake, obviously.
Obviously. Waiter, please bring us our check. Let's go up to my room for a couple of drinks.
Oh, so even if you're another Peter Wong, you might be the right Peter Wong after all. Shall we?
Make yourself comfortable.
Where's your restroom?
Oh, to your right.
Thank you.
What's wrong?
The plumbing here is charged with high voltage electricity instead of water. Luckily, I dropped my pin by accident.
Wait here. It probably won't take me but a few minutes to fix it. In the meantime, you can start drinking.
I'm sorry, I don't feel like it anymore. I guess I'd better go. Thanks.
Who's doing it? I really don't know. That business about I'm not Peter Wong. It's just an excuse to leave me.
I wonder what her real reason is.
There must be a connection somewhere. I have a feeling we'll meet again.
These Americans, they always like to take a shower in the evening. And Peter Wong is no exception. He'll sizzle to death.
Good. But there's still his teammate, the Black, and the NBI too. They might just come back here with a search warrant. We cannot afford to stay here much longer. We'll move our center of operations to my summer place here in Lingayen, where Miss Von Gies can be well hidden. From here, it'll be easy for us to go up to Baguio if the need arises. We'll leave you here with enough men as rear guards just in case. I'll call for you in a day or two to join us. Calma, tell the others to get ready. We're leaving immediately.
Let's go.
Hello? Yes, Mr. Fernandez speaking.
You have 5 hours till 11 o'clock tonight, Mr. Fernandez. Put the money inside 2 airtight bags and bring them with you for the exchange of Miss Von Gies at the Capitol Monument Rotunda. Remember, be there exactly at 11 o'clock.
Yes. I'll come alone in my car. Be sure that Miss Von Gies will be there.
And Mr. Fernandez, no tricks, please. A word to the police, and she'll be dead.
Mr. Reyes, it's set for 11 tonight.
We'll use the rear gate.
Got in, sir.
You don't have to be rough with her.
Hello, Mr. Reyes? This is Peter Wong. We're over at the Ayala estate. What? They want to make the exchange at 11 tonight? Why don't you pick us up on the way over here? Good. We'll be waiting. Okay, goodbye.
The kidnappers would show up.
Very unlikely. I don't think they intended to in the first place.
It's the usual trick of the kidnappers to get their victims nervous and eager to pay. I think you better call it today and wait for the next one.
Okay.
Hello. This is Black Tamaro.
Hello, Black Tamaraw. This is Point 3 reporting. Negative. Negative.
I don't see anybody around here either.
This is Rayak only repetitive. Again!
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. George?
Good day. Morning, sir. May I interest you with some health magazines?
Come in, babe. Please come inside.
It's okay, sir. It's cooler outside. Well, you see, we're promoting health in the home. I have some companions, an American girl and some man. Have you by any chance seen them?
Oh, perhaps, but I don't try to remember. If you come inside with me.
Not now, sir. But the next time I'll come over, I'll bring you exercise magazines for aging men to regain virility. Thank you, sir. Morning, ma'am. May I offer you some books about baby care at home and first aid?
What I need are books for family planning.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, but that's not my department. But I'll send somebody over to fix that. Okay, good day.
Do you folks know the family of Libertad Sangalang here in Lingayen? They're my parents-in-laws. And this is my first time here as a Bleak Bayan tourist.
I might have information for you, although I don't know if it's the right one.
What the hell are you doing here? How'd you get past the guard?
Wait, don't be so angry.
Get out of my way. I want to teach these guys a lesson.
That can wait. I have something to tell you. I want to help you.
You're a fool.
Wrong. I know what I want. Also what you want. Do you think I want my grandfather's million? You're welcome to. In the first place, when my father died, he could have helped my mother. Instead, he only offered to send for me.
Misjudged your grandfather. Perhaps he wanted to test your mother. The proof of his affection is his willingness to pay you ransom.
You're risking your life. Let me help you.
I don't need your help. I can take care of myself. Get back to your room.
When you get paid, will you please take me with you?
Perhaps you've led them here.
No.
Get the cars ready. Get dressed. Attention car number 2. Attention car number 2. A jeep is following us. Intercept and mislead. Repeat, intercept and mislead. Over.
Sa loob ng templo na takip ng testamento ay nag-isip na buksan Pato'y nangagkauntugan, nanginig marami naman makapal, mga tao lumabas sa bao. Nasabay na pakisama sa kay Kristo. Palagay, lakas na ano lang ang pag-ukoy at dito na ang simulan yung kado. Pagkamatay na
Hello, good morning. May I speak to Mr. Fernandez, please? The boss would like to talk to him. Oh, Mr. Fernandez. The boss.
You bring the money to the same place tonight. The Capitol Monument Rotunda. At 11 o'clock. There will be no exchange of Miss Von Gies and the ransom money there. Just take my word that she will be returned safe at a later date. Tonight, Miss Von Gies will be found dead someplace tomorrow. This is because Von Gies has called in the police, and several of my men have been killed. Be at the Capitol Monument Rotunda at 11 o'clock tonight, alone. If you still want to see the girl alive.
Well, what do you think?
We better act fast. We just can't wait. Because whether Fernandez comes up with the money or not, Trish's life is in danger.
That's what I also fear. Ayala might not even be in Manila. What Fernandez heard could have been a tape recorder. Remember, Ayala asked not to be interrupted.
That's right. Had Ayala suspected a trap, they would have killed Trish immediately.
Why can't we set up a bamboo trap rather yet deceiving?
Where do you think can we find Trish?
Find Ayala, and we'll find Trish.
Tour guide, Mr. Ellen. Perhaps you could show me the fabled bunto rice terraces after lunch. I could only do it today. Tomorrow, I leave for other points. Please?
Sure.
Good.
Could you please take this to the desk and tell the clerk to hand this to Mr. Reynaldo Reyes, who may come looking for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Peter.
Hi, so we meet again.
Mm-hmm.
This is my partner, Mateo.
Hello, how do you do? Come in.
Thank you.
Sit down. I'm one of the two Rafa Ogillions. The other one's already in Banaue making the big fish bites.
I know. I read her note with Reyes downstairs at the reception desk.
Where's Mr. Reyes?
He is now contacting the local authorities for possible help in cornering Ayala.
I see. Oh, that must be him. Excuse me.
Hi, Peter.
Hi, Reyes.
Peter, they'll send us a standby force to back up our attacks. But one thing, we cannot attack Mr. Ayala in full force immediately, because there's a strong possibility that he might kill Miss Fong once he sees us.
I'll go with you. I might be able to cover up your approach.
By the way, Peter, your friend Dennis is rigging up a suitable disguise for himself to enter Ayala's hideout. I think my friend Mateo over there should also masquerade himself, so that people won't recognize him. Don't you think so? Okay, let's go?
Yeah. Sure.
Bring her to the house. Who are you, really?
I told you. My name is Rosa Giulioni. Amateur dancer and licensed tourist guide.
You entered the Ulug on purpose. You were really looking for the girl, weren't you?
I wasn't looking for any particular girl. I saw you enter the Ulug, so I followed you. Then I thought you might be hiding a girl inside or something, so I went and I looked. Who is she anyway? Why do you keep her all tied up? Is your charm failing you?
Oh, come on, Rosa. Cut out the bullshit. And tell me who you really are.
Okay. I'll lay it on the line. I like adventure, especially adventure with profit.
What kind of a profit?
Money. Is there money in what you're doing with her?
Yes, there is. And, If you agree to go away with me, I'll give you a share.
Okay. Now we know each other better.
Good morning. I have some Bibles here that are translated into your native language.
Anya tikat na ibaga. Iti kaya nga sawain to'y Amerikano mga kaduak. Nagumatang kayo kano ti Biblia, naisurat iti Ilocano.
Would you like to take a look, sir?
You were able to follow me here. Tell me, who else knows we're here? Did you come here with anybody? Take him to the basement. Why make it hard for yourself, my friend? Just tell us how many of you are here and we'll let go. After our operations are through. Hmm? Come on, man. Speak up. I'm sure you cannot take this torture much longer.
Go to hell.
Chris, give our friend another splinter. He'll talk. Water.
Sir, bakers are coming.
How many?
2 or 3.
Let's go check. Johnny, go back inside and kill the black bastard. And tell Rosa to get her ass here. We'll execute plan number 2. Okay, boss.
I think your fight's over here. I'm gonna put my foot up your black ass.
Talk is cheap. You better bring your lunch. Come on.
Nothing between us but air. And I got that. has been killed in Banawe. You are now alone. Raise your hands unless you want to be killed. Right now!